What's up, people? Thank you as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. All right, for anyone that's watching this video in London or in the UK, I just want to say it's like 40 degrees where I am right now. I'm not being a cunt, just saying it's 40 degrees right now. So where you're probably sitting next to a radiator with a cup of tea in your hand, I am about to open up a cold one after this video because it is boiling. Again, not being a cunt, just pointing out the obvious, it's 40 degrees. All right, let's talk Terence Crawford again. I did a video about Terence Crawford, 2 days ago? That's been well received. Thank you for everyone that's left comments and thumbs up the video, much appreciated. I did mention on the video that, look, I'm not happy about Terence Crawford fighting Louis Collazo, and I mentioned a string of other names that he could possibly fight in the 147 division that help his resume, right? Because a lot of people, including myself, have said that his resume for a guy that's considered, pound for pound #2 or anywhere in that pound for pound top 5 ranking is quite weak. So I said, you know what? He needs to stop wasting time with guys like Collazo and fight guys that we know, right? Guys that are recognized in the top 10, guys that are world class. Well, it looks like, according to Top Rank, that's what he's been trying to do. Now, I don't know how true this statement is, but according to Top Rank officials, so a Top Rank official, again, what official, we don't know, but according to a Top Rank official, Danny Garcia turned down $3 million and pay-per-view points to fight Terence Crawford. $3 million and pay-per-view points. So what will that fight do pay-per-view wise? 250,000, 300,000 if promoted correctly. So you're probably talking about another, I don't know, $750,000 on top. So you're probably talking about anywhere between $3.5 and $4 million Danny Garcia supposedly turned down to fight Terence Crawford. And let's not forget, we're talking about a WBO world title. So we're talking WBO world title, pay-per-view, $4 million, and the chance to, I wouldn't say resurrect your career, but he's had 2 big losses when I think of Furman and Porter. So the chance to get a win over a guy that's recognized as a top 2 pound for pounder. Danny Garcia turned that down. Something is clearly going on with Al Haymon fighters. Like, nah, something's going on, right? They're getting paid money under the table that we can't imagine. It's true, right? Adrian Broner turned down that massive offer from Eddie Hearn and almost laughed at it, right? I can't remember what it was. It was like 2 million, 2.5, 3 or something like that. And he laughed at that. He actually made a video dissing Eddie Hearn about that money, right? He dissed Eddie Hearn about earning, I don't know, potentially $6 to $7 million in free fights. Laughed at it. We also know Eddie Hearn's offered big money to the Charlo brothers. They've laughed at it and said, you know what, please. Right? He's offered big money to Furman. He's laughed at it and said, please. He offered big money to Pacquiao. Pacquiao turned that down and signed up with Al Haymon and PBC as well. Al Haymon is paying these guys money that we can't imagine. Right? For Danny Garcia to turn down $4 million, potentially, and a WBO world title shot in favor of sitting it out for a few more months, shocks me. If I'm honest with you, absolutely shocks me. And I don't think it's because he's scared of facing Terence Crawford. I don't believe that at all. In fact, I think that'll be a tough fight for Terence Crawford. A lot of people assume that Terence Crawford will run through these guys and only Spence will give him problems. I completely disagree. I think he struggles against all the top 147 guys. So it's not because Danny Garcia is scared of him. What can it be apart from the fact that he looked at the contract, looked at the money and thought, nah, don't need it. And that surprises the fuck out of me. And I guess this kind of goes back to what I said in the Terence Crawford video. Is he going to struggle to get these fights? Can Top Rank secure him these fights? What kind of offer do Top Rank have to make to one of the top 147 guys to get them in a ring with Terence Crawford? Danny Garcia just turned down $4 million. What does it have to be? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 million? Is that the kind of money we're talking about to get one of these guys like Sean Porter, Furman, Spence, Brook, Khan, any of these guys in the ring? It seems like it's going to have to take crazy money. Maybe not with Brook and Khan, obviously, because that's Matchroom, but the PBC guys and the Al Haymon guys, I don't know. There's something so mysterious about Al Haymon and his fighters. There really is. I did a video, I don't know, 2-3 months ago, and I was talking about the Charlo brothers, Gervonta Davis, Adrian Broner, I think Errol Spence, all Al Haymon fighters. And I said, like, look at these guys, you know, after fights, they're drinking, they're partying, almost this care kind of free attitude. Yet these guys only had 1, 2 fights max in a year. Normally, a fight would moan at that. Normally a fight would say, you know, I need to fight because that's the only way I get paid. These fighters don't even seem to be moaning. These fighters not even making noise about not fighting. Gervonta Davis is the only one that's saying, look, Floyd Mayweather's not giving me a fight. The rest don't really give a shit. And they don't give a shit because they're getting paid so much money per fight. It's crazy. There's clearly 2 paychecks these guys are getting, right? There's a paycheck that is signed off by the State Athletic Commission and everyone agrees and says, okay, nice paycheck, and they pay taxes on that paycheck, fine. Then there's another one that gets given underneath the table that I think is astronomical. I really do. I mean, Errol Spence got paid, what did he get paid for Lamont Peterson? Something like $3.5 million for Lamont Peterson. What? I mean, this is incredible money right now. Look, I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but again, when Danny Garcia can turn down potentially 4 million, a WBO world title shot, pay-per-view, and the chance to beat the recognised number 2 pound for pound in the world, you've got to start asking questions, people. You've got to start asking questions.